Okay, so far a very standard game. I don't think we're going to see the hidden command center behind the minerals again.
Yeah,
in this
well,
entire
there's actually
series.
none of these bases have enough room for a command center behind the minerals. So,
but I mean, throughout this entire series,
yeah, no, I
don't think we're going to see it at all.
Well, that's definitely a strategy you don't use every time. You only mix that in every now and then. So we do have some Hellions on the map, a couple more being made from that reactor factory.
He is trying to burn down this creep tumors. An excellent cancel there, so we can make that creep tumor a little bit later on.
You definitely want to keep those creep tumors alive. That's 25 energy. Each one of them is 25 energy from a queen that you have to use. And the more creep tumors you have, the quicker it spreads, the more directions you can go in.
Yeah.
It's all wonderful. So, right now, such a standard place we're in. I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you guys, get on Reddit, get on Twitter, talk about this, and also the Blizzard Cup is coming up, guys.
Yeah.
10 complete all-stars going at it. It's going to be insane.
Check out the new website, too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we got the new website
FomTV.net, man.
So check it out.
And a lot of people have been asking, how do I watch this stuff on either an iPad or an iPhone or an Android or whatever. I don't know if it works on Android yet, but I know m.fomtv.net. I use that a lot on my iPad and iPhone so that I can watch GSL everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great way, you know, whether maybe you're on a trip somewhere, you know, or doing whatever, you can catch up on
That's how I watch the
games.
VODs when we're on the road.
Right.
m.fomtv.net.
So we have more spine crawlers here. LeenockZ hasn't really deviated from his playstyle, but at the same time, I don't feel like LeenockZ even been given a chance to play an ordinary game.
Yeah. You know, the fact that the first game he thought was ordinary. So the fact that he went 2 Spire upgrades is so... I can't even get over how intriguing it is to me and how it makes sense in a lot of ways. And I wonder if that's actually going to be applicable. Is the metagame going to shift into that from the top macro players? I don't know.
Could.
But I would love nothing more than to see that because that's awesome. It's just, I love it. And look, LeenockZ once again setting up his buildings in a very similar pattern to what he's been doing. A tried and tested way to do it.
See the queen here trying to drive out these Hellions. And it's all these little things that he's doing that are allowing him to kind of get a lead here.
Notice this spine crawler coming up. Hellions will just bruise it and then have to run away because they do so little damage to spine crawlers.
He does have some Marines out here on the map. And that is a very well-placed spine crawler. Going for combat shields now. And once again, another Overlord will be killed off. That was there to scout, take a peek at what's going on. He probably counted the minerals. See how long that base has been mining for.
LeenockZ gonna have, just very standard, but of course his third base is gonna be quicker on this map than on most, which is gonna make him scarier than in some of the other maps.
That was actually close. Did he attack that?
Yeah, it's a good thing the Zerglings didn't, with all the Marines coming up from behind and Stim already done.
All right, so he has more Zerglings in the way and Banelings. And of course, with Banelings, LeenockZ doing it right. He doesn't make the Banelings until he sees the Marines moving across the map because you can make Banelings in real time.
You know what I like really like right now?
So quickly. Go ahead.
Is the eBay just going up for jjakjiT because he wanted to get a little bit more aggression on a little bit earlier. Like before Mutas, he wanted to be around with his medevacs a little bit, which is what we see here. But LeenockZ almost has 1-1 already. His double Evo going.
Yeah, he is
worked both as a wall off.
Oh!
Very nice, but it worked both as a wall off and as a way to get ahead on upgrades. And if he starts 2-2 right away, I'm the sickest fan, man. I'm all about those double upgrades. They can get you ahead in the long game, which this already looks like it's probably going to be.
Do you think he should move in here?
Well, he can always lift up a decent amount of his Marines, but here we go. Banelings sitting
Kind
there.
of a scary moment here.
And I'm not sure if he's actually going to get any real damage done this game. In 2-2 starts, Baneling's speed
I think he actually
burrow.
needs to turn around right now.
Dude,
I think LeenockZ's actually too scared of the map. I think LeenockZ learned his lesson, which is like, you know, have a lot of presence on the map early on. Uh-oh, drop! We got a drop!
Yes, we do. He's trying to lure some of the units up into the main base, see if he can get some damage done. And he doesn't know? He doesn't know.
LeenockZ isn't reacting. Talking about a delayed reaction. Going here, doing a lot of damage. Meanwhile, he's simming it, and he's going to go elsewhere to the third.
Oh, beautiful moves right now. The units of LeenockZ way out of position. Targeting down some of the Banelings.
No.
And he's dealing a lot of damage. He's got to watch out for those Banes, though. And a beautiful flank right now. Banelings, beautiful hits.
But he's dropping again. He will manage to get these. No, he will not maybe manage to get these queens. LeenockZ, but so good.
Nice transfuse, so he will clean that up. And Leenock clean up everything, but at the same time, jjakjiT 100 supply to 93 of Leenock.
I know, it's
pretty
a little
damn
crazy.
Impressive, man. He's doing a lot of damage.
Normally
still.
you'd expect him to be like 20 supply behind after something like that, and it didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? I keep seeing. Oh, wait a second. Let's. No, those circles aren't doing it. So I keep seeing these tiny things that are happening from both players. Just watching the production tab, even the timing of the buildings and whatnot, and I'm loving it because jjakjiT skipped Siege, skipped upgrades a little bit to get that little attack going that we just saw, the drops plus attacks, before Mutas, which he did the move he wanted to do. Whether or not it was successful enough, I would say probably not quite. But he's adding a second factory immediately because he realizes that he will not have any map presence for the rest of the game unless he starts massive Siege production, as it is a bit late because he wanted to do those early aggressions. So just such wonderful planning by jjakjiT, such full appreciation and understanding for the flow of Terran vs. Zerg.
yeah, I mean, his tempo is brilliant. He knows how to shift gears in an amazingly impressive way. Now we have the Lings coming out here. You can see both players are actually being very cautious at this point in time to not lose too many more units in the middle of the map unless it's at least going to be a trade. And now we have a drop over here inside the main base. Will Leenock respond in time?
I think so. He has a lot of Zerglings, a couple queens in there as well. He's going to be careful. Does not want to lose that queen. Nice transfuse. Leenock uses more transfusions than anyone I've ever seen. And with the Banelings with speed, nothing going to happen there. That drop fought off as well. And by the way, he skipped Mutas altogether. His Hive is almost done. His Spire is done. He hasn't made any. He's getting the Pathogen Glands. It looks like we might be seeing Broodlord tech immediately instead of any Mutas this game, which is a stark contrast to Game 1.
And the question is, can he kill this hatchery in time? If he gets the fourth base, is there going to be a counterattack? He will get this hatchery, but what about this expansion?
And, well, that's a planetary with a Siege Tank next to it. That's pretty scary. Down he comes on. That's a lot of Banelings.
And he gets it.
Wow.
Both players trading expansions. That's a lot of Banelings, though. I mean, I don't know if he's going to have enough Banelings to defend his third base, actually, which I'm not sure about. Leenock actually factored in.
Well, it's 3 base against 2, and he gets the queen full of energy. Siege sieging, a lot of Zerglings coming up from the back, some from the front as well. Does he have enough right now? He does have those 2-2 upgrades, and it looks like, yes, they have paid off, and he has stopped this attack.
Nice, even fungally in the medevacs.
And now it's 130 plus supply, almost 140 against 114. Leenock has taken a supply lead. He's up by 1 base. His tech is higher. His upgrades are better. Leenock fighting back in game number 3.
Leenock is truly ferocious. And here we go, a counterattack taking out the Siege tanks.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what Leenock needed to do to get even more ahead in this situation.
Dude, he has 3-3 on the way for Zerglings. And the Greater Spire just finished. So his Broodling, Zergling, Baneling combination is unbelievably upgraded. Whereas 2-2 is on the way for jjakjiT. The difference in upgrades is going to be huge. He's going to have 3-3 when it's just 2-1. And being up by 3 upgrades total
that's huge.
I mean, that's oftentimes just a game winner in and of itself.
If you look at actually the Baneling kill move, I don't think this drop's going to do anything. But if you look at that Baneling move where he took out the planetary, he's now going to have the perfect timing to deny. Oh, nice angling here. The perfect timing to deny the Terran the third base again for the Broodlord.
Yes, you're very right. And look at this. This drop actually doing a lot. He did not have too many units back there. Didn't engage them all that well. Will take out the medevac, which will help, but going to lose that spawning pool. He's going to have to remake it. Of course,
he actually backs off here. Very nice.
In as well to 9. So it will be taken out. The next spawning pool is being made. A couple more hatcheries going down.
And
jjakjiT's
going to push Artosis.
Oh, he is.
And this means the Broodlords will not be there to defend.
And just as he pushes, 12 drones made by Leenock. Here we go. He wants to force an unsiege, but he may have to just go.
He's moving in. That might not be enough
beautiful.
Brood Lords.
Oh my god, that scan to hit the Banelings and oh, Banelings everywhere. Only a few Brood Lords left over.
Oh my god, that scan actually it was blown me
Changed the
away.
game, man.